Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're doing a coastal world today, arguably our worst map. Map by mapper. The reason it's usually our worst map, mainly because we lack the finding of clues. Pretty much everywhere we go. Everything here seems to be in English. The BP Surf Rescue, originally I saw this color scheme, and I wanted to say Portugal. Clearly that is the wrong idea. We do have Langland's Motorcycles, proud sponsors of the Nippers program with the E at the end, which is a British way of spelling it. Doesn't necessarily mean we have to be in Great Britain. We are in a place called Riversdale, though. So that might be something we need to keep an eye out for. Sadly, no flag on the flagpole. We do have a little bit more information, however, we won't be able to see it. Yeah, sometimes we do struggle when it comes to a coastal world. Mainly because we struggle at finding clues that we can use to pinpoint our location. For example, we know we're in a place called Riversdale, alright? We know it. There's no doubt about it. We also know it's in English, and they spell program with an E at the end. Not how you spell in the United States. We can, based on that, make assumptions, especially with the way the signs are pointed, that we are driving on the left-hand side of the road, which gives us Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. And let me tell you, those are not all close together. They are not. There has to be an English influence, which then doesn't get rid of any of those locations. I guess Scotland and Wales we can kind of forget about, mainly because of the English that is everywhere. But that's about it. Evacuation route, this is for tsunami. That means we're probably Australia or New Zealand. Water to our east, which means we're on the east coast. We can check the east coast of Australia. We need to throw something down just to have it. However, there's a good chance we're not in the right spot. And that's how it's going to be this entire time. It's not a good map for us. It is not. I would not be surprised if we end up in New Zealand. However, I think we can get rid of everything else. Riversdale Beach Club. We're not finding flags. We're not finding anything else besides something that says Riversdale. Based on the landscape, based on everything, I think Australia might be our best bet. We just kind of have to hope for luck. Ends up being New Zealand. Even if, oh yeah, look how small that is. We would have seen the Riversdale Beach store before we would have seen the town of Riversdale. So shitty on our part. We had the general idea. We knew exactly kind of where we had to be. We just didn't get a good guess on that. Next location, it looks like the water is kind of to our north and our east. Keep that in mind. This could be an island. It does appear that we are on the left-hand side again. And then what does this say? The truck something Hassel Tambang Dalerang Morocco. And then PD Indochemical. So Indonesia is probably going to be one of our better bets. But it would be great to see something else, to be honest. So let's just throw something down in Indonesia. We have water to our north and our east. Let's go... Where do we want? Somewhere... I'm pretty sure this is where they're building the next capital. Oh, fuck. Let me go get that. Sorry, guys. I'm a terrible person. Yep, I'm an asshole. I thought I muted my phone. I did not. It's currently charging. But yeah, this is where they are building the new capital. I think it's somewhere in here. That doesn't mean that's where we are, though. Let's just throw it down. Fuck, man. And this isn't going to make things easier. It definitely feels underdeveloped. And I do know, based on some of the reports I was reading, because to me, the moving of a capital is huge, right? Like, that's not something that happens in the United States very often. Okay, no, yeah. Indonesia 2, Pelabuhan. Fuck. We could try and find that, right? Here's Palembang. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking that's supposed to be like the port, right? We know we have to be north. We know we need stuff to the north. That doesn't necessarily mean we'll be able to find out what we're looking for. We are pretty terrible at knowing few things. And I believe Indonesia is one of those places, especially on Google Maps, where things just might not be labeled correctly. Things might be missing. You might have to zoom in a little bit further than you're supposed to. It's not going to make things easy. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean we won't be able to find it. It just means it's going to be a little bit more difficult. As of right now, we haven't found shit, which I'm not really actually surprised about. And since this is less developed than down here, it might be a safer play to go down here, especially as time expires. And actually, we got more points from doing it this way. We're outside of Jakarta, in a place over by Cilegon, Pahang Island. Can we get any names that we saw? It doesn't look like it. What about like what would it be? A district? County? Banten? That's different than what we were seeing. So I don't even know what someone that was saying. Pandal Big whatever. Might be somewhere close by, but overall not great. Now Debre, this is a coastal world. Why are you so inland? Just fucking with you. Okay. Japanese right there. It's Japanese because there's no rounded characters on it. Which means North Shore, Japan. Fuck. Looks like we got a coal mining operation or something similar. Which means we gotta find something to help us figure it out. Now, how do I know this is a coal mining operation? You got the belts going across. This is probably a rail line right here. Or this is going to lead to a rail line, or it's going to lead to a port to ship out the material, because you want a processing plant that is close enough to a place to distribute and to sell. Now, these images aren't exactly stitched together the way I want it to. Yeah, it looks like it's going to lead to a port, which is what this is. Look how big this is going to be. This is going to be fucking massive. No, we want that sign that we just passed, because that should have a road number. It does. Number 6 to Shiri Yamisaki Port. Remember, water to our north. So, hopefully we figure something out. Maybe we look for 6 first, right? Because here's 3, here's 10. If we could find 6, which is the road we're supposed to be on, that might help us figure out exactly where Sharia is. I'm hoping that's the correct way to pronounce that. Here's 9. 9 seems to follow most of the northern coast. 27. 8. 8. 8. And 8. Alrighty, perfect. I'm glad we found the number 6 so early. Here's 7. Looks like the further north we go, the lower the numbers are getting. Which means as long as we keep following this coast, 6 should show up eventually. Here's 4. Let's check the northern island. You never know. Here's 5. So then where is 6? Because we were able to find 4, 7, and 5. Really? Are we not going to be able to find 6? Are we really not going to be able to find 6? Are you going to fuck with us that bad? What did we do wrong? God damn it. How do we not find the one number we're looking for? It's almost like the fucking game hates us. 5, 4, and 7. We need number 6. God fucking damn it. God damn it. 45. Here's 6. Alright. Sharia. Sharia. Water to our north. I don't see it anywhere, to be honest. How far up does it go? Not very. Let's just hope this is a good guess. It's probably not. The tippity top. Different 6 than I was looking for. Here's the lighthouse. It's not even fucking labeled on the map. Sharia. Look how fucking... We would have never gone that close in. 238.3 miles. Deborah was closer, especially with the southern middle guess, I guess. Good guess, not bad. We need to pay attention more to the shape of the numbers in Japan. I thought it was the guitar pick shape, but I guess it wasn't. I guess it was the hexagonal. We have water to our east again. I think everything's been to the east. Feels more remote, I think would be the right way to put it. So we need to find if we can get it. Well, we need to find a sign, a flag, a website. Hopefully we were able to find something. I have a feeling we are not, which means we're going to have to go based on landscape. Right away, I would probably want to guess somewhere in South America or Africa, based on everything like this. However, now we have the Cyrillic language and a .ru, which means if there's water to our east and a .ru, we're somewhere over on this giant fucking stretch of land. Alright, like there's nothing that's going to help us really figure out exactly where we are in Russia. I do got to say, though, didn't see that one coming. I did not. Maybe it's the green, right? And it kind of feels a little bit more tropical. I don't even know if that's the right way to put it. Doesn't feel like a cold fucking area. Other side's going to have the not X'd out version. We could try. Fuck. It's gonna... I don't even know, man. I don't even know anymore. I'm feeling it's gonna be a small town, which means we're probably not gonna actually find it, no matter what we do. Here's Japan. Here's not Japan. We're looking mainly on the East Coast, but there's so many different fucking nooks and crannies. Even if we do find it, there's a chance we're going to be wrong anyway. This is a V, I'm pretty sure. The B is a V. So I'm mainly looking for V's on the English aspect, because that's not going to be something you see very often. The letter V stands out, at least to me, very often, because that's not something you'd expect to see very much in the English language. And that's probably going to help us, if anything, to find the location. Now, we only have 30 seconds left. We don't have a lot of time. And we have a lot of Russia to look through. We're fucked. Alright. And Alaska. Alright. We also have the inside. Fuck, man. And you know the worst part? I wouldn't be surprised if we're wrong. Well, we're going to be wrong anyway. But, like, let's just go here. It's the only V that's even fucking close by. Watch us be on the fucking west coast of Russia. I'd freak the fuck out. Not bad. A little bit closer to the border of North Korea. Oh, wow. We would have seen it from a distance. 500 miles, though. That's not bad for a Russia guess. I'm glad it wasn't the fucking west coast, like down here, which I didn't even fucking consider. 500 miles, though. Not good. We broke 10,000. Alright. Olive trees all around us. Italy or Greece. I know we've been wrong before. That looks pretty Greek to me. Doesn't it? So, we're somewhere in Greece. With water, again, to our fucking east. We're probably going to end up being on an island. Kostas? Fuck. .eu doesn't help us. Let's see. This could be an island. We could be on an island. But we need to be able to see if we can find evidence of that. We can't just assume. because we're in Greece, we're on one of their islands. Doesn't work like that. It should, but it doesn't. We do have some mountains. It does kind of feel maybe a little bit larger, but we need to see what's north. Well, no, what's south of these mountains. Actually, what's west of these mountains. Definitely some farmland, though. Definitely feels Mediterranean. I'm glad we were able to get that out of the way. We have struggled in the past with it being right on the border of Albania. I don't think that's the case today, but there's always that chance that it will be. So we need to see what else exists up here. A town would be nice. I know we're going kind of away from where the signs were, but maybe that's the important part. Now, I'm not really seeing anything on the other side of these mountain ranges. The water should still be to our east. So if we are seeing water to our west, that means we are on a rather small island. Especially since we probably have only traveled about 5 kilometers or so as we've been playing. Yeah, it looks rather large. Maybe, because it's not going to be these two, right? Especially with the water. But it could be like the west. Like, we could be here, you know? And see the Gulf over here. However, we did see a lot of water. This is tough. Maybe we're like over here. Greece is always a struggle bus for me. What's the other way? Yeah, it's like a town. With, again, the water to our east and our south. Maybe we do guess an island. Maybe we do. Let's go over here. Well, I mean, there's no way we're going to win this. Deborah's been fucking coming in clutch this entire time. It's just a matter of, are we on Crete? Maybe. You know, with water kind of to our south and shit like that. Hey! Not bad. Not bad. I'm glad we removed it to Crete. Not perfect. Deborah got a perfect score on this one. But a good guess. I'm glad we removed it. But New Zealand kind of fucked us, and then from there, we kind of didn't get great. We kind of suck. Had we had a better guess in New Zealand, maybe a little bit better in Russia, and a little bit better in Indonesia, we would have been on par. It's only 3 locations. It's only 3. It's still struggle bust, but could have been a lot worse. Let's check out the full results. See how every one of you laddies did. So it's only Deborah, myself, and 59. Looks like you got New Zealand right. Wrong place in Indonesia. Wrong place in Russia. Ends up guessing mainly in Greece instead of Crete. I just threw down a Crete guess. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why. It seemed like a good idea at the time, I suppose. And it worked out for us. However, a lot of other things did not. But that is all we have for the day. Now, a little bit of an update on the whole job situation. My days off are now going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, if we are going to stream, it would be one of those 2 days, if not both of those days. If I am going to stream, it would probably be around 3 p.m. Eastern, which is an hour before this video goes up normally. If those times don't work for you, please let me know. Obviously, we are not committed to streaming yet. There's still a lot I would have to do. I would have to call my internet provider and get better upload and download speeds. Probably work on getting other gear to make the stream great. But if you guys are interested, let me know. If you guys have schedule conflicts, let me know. I'm doing this for you guys, you know. So we got to make it work with you guys. If 3 p.m. Eastern, which was an hour from when this video was posted, conflicts with you, let me know. We'll see if we can find a time that works for everybody. But until next time, guys, thank you all so much for being here. I do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.